get two. Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce, our reporter. And of course, Alperon Şengün. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
No good. Here's Sarr. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's White. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And stolen by Jackson. And there's the drive. First quarter of play, a minute in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the shot goes.
How many young 7-footers have a floater game? I mean, Holmgren is just unreal.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Sharp. Jaquez grabs the board. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Sarr. Deflected. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, thanks, Ali.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Bucks trail by 3. Outside Sharp.
Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Sharp. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Knocked away. Here's Holmgren. Another shot. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. The Bucks trail.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And here are the Jazz.
Milwaukee foul. Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to White. Holmgren inside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now here's Sharp. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
That one goes in.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Got it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Bucks trail by 5. Stevens. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. He nails it, and we're tied. 5 points in the game. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Shepard. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Utah Jazz. 11 points in the quarter. He's up.
The Jazz. 23.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, talking about positives, you can throw in their interior play today as well. And I love the strategy. Get the ball down low and go for it.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Bucks. Number 45.
Bancaro outside. He's off on the layup. Utah leading. I'll say this, Bancaro is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Pass to Sarr. There's a screen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Nice shot by Stevens. Stevens has got his second bucket on the night.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Walker. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good D by Bagley. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
This is definitely an aspect of Paolo Banchero's game that he is working to become more consistent at. Boy, bang that three-point shot. That'll give you some confidence.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Morris. Tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Walker with it. He's picked up by Banchero.
Milwaukee foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Bucks. Number 13.
Milwaukee on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, you don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical, unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Alley. They swipe it. Knocked loose. Left side Johnson. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Chet not messing around inside.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spots when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. And great job to establish position and square up.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. There's the three. Sinks the tray. And this game is tied up now.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
And it's Utah with the ball. Down low. White looking it over. Screen by Holmgren. The open shot, White, and that misses. That would have put him up. And Caro outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Utah calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line. Utah trailing here.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
A minute 37 left to play in the first half. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. And Caro uses his size down there. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Walker sets a screen from 20 feet. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Can't get it to drop. Utah leading. 35 seconds left in the first half. Sharp grabs the miss. Now the Bucks with it. Here's Jackson. The layup off target.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Misses the three. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Milwaukee out in front, leading by a point. And join us right back here after. To the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Sarr. Pass to Holmgren. Six to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Jumps up. Holmgren running free in the open floor.
And a stunning play by Holmgren, using his long stride to bound up the floor on a one-man fast break.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Count that bucket. Holmgren's got 17.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top...
Oh! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Bucks trail by 5. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Sharp. Six on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Utah leading by 4. Here's White. White coming through.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the basket is good. He's got 14.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Got a hand on it. Right side Sharp. Here's Johnson to the paint. It's stolen by Jaquez. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Bancaro. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Sarr. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bucks.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Utah leading by 6. And here's Walker. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Bancaro. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pure from three-point range. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And he can't hit the second.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
All the missed free throws this half are really starting to add up for them. If they lose this game, that has to be a point of emphasis going forward.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Count it.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Shepherd. From 7 feet. It's good. Shepherd's got 8.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw good from Sharp. The Bucks making a switch here. Both free throws good from Sharp.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Fires it from 18. Here's Shepherd. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Good on the second one. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Basket's good.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Utah leading by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it inside. Here's Ivicic. And that one's good. Ivicic got his second basket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The Bucks trail by 8. Morris down low. Rebounded by Ivicic. Stripped it away. Let's go with a 3. Utah with the rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And that one misses.
One shot.
Utah leading by 8.
Number 77.
Pass to Shepherd. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Banchero outside. Clock at 4. The rebound by Shepherd. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Banchero. The rebound by Shepard.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
It's not going to go for him. Utah leading by 14. Releases. And there's another one for the Jazz.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Pass to Banchero. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Stevens. Looking to end the run. Banchero no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. No one near him. Sharp grabs the miss. The Bucks trail by 15. On the take. Pass to Johnson. Banchero outside. Puts up a three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Sarr. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it's good. 2 points. Holmgren's got 23 points.
Well, you can tell a guy who understands how to play through contact. Chet Holmgren finishes strong.
And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Shot on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Up top, Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. The fadeaway.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chet Holmgren.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Throw it down on the lob.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Clock at 6. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Jazz. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one to